Hello everyone, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda channel of Adda 24/7. Myself, Advocate Nikita Singh, I'm your legal mentor. So in this session, I'm going to tell you the passing criteria and the exam pattern for the CIB November-December exam 2024. So first of all, if you are new in this session, do not forget to like and subscribe the channel, that is JAIIB CIB English Medium, that is totally dedicated channel for this particular discipline. Okay, so now let's start with the session. So first of all, as you know that your CIB exam always held twice a year. Okay, so in the July session we have already done the exam. Now the next exam is of your November and December, and the exam is going to be start from 24th of November 2024. So how to prepare? So we have to know the passing criteria and the exam pattern so that we can easily, crack this exam in a single and a first attempt. So before starting this session, first of all, we have to know the compulsory subject of your CIB. So see, in your JIB, you people have a four compulsory subject, but now it's a CIB. So in CIB, you have a ABM, that is Advanced Bank Management, Bank Financial Management, that is BFM, Advanced Business and Financial Management, that is ABFM, and BRBL, that is Banking Regulation and Business Law. So these are the four compulsory subjects that you have to give, and plus one elective subject. So there are five options in the elective subject. So you have a rural banking, human resource management, IT and digital banking, risk management, and the central banking. So out of these four elective paper, you have to select one. Okay, and right now the registration is going on. The second slot is going on. So while registration, you have to be prepared that which elective subject you have to be choose. Okay, so mostly students select the HR and the rural banking. So if you can just see the analysis of the previous session also, these two subjects are the common subject that the student take. Okay, so you can take these two elective subject. Okay, so it means there are total five subjects that you have to select. Okay, now the passing criteria. The minimum marks to pass in the subject is 50 out of 100. So your paper will be of 100. You have to score at least 50. Okay, and suppose there are five paper. Okay, so suppose if you get 45 marks, 45 marks, 45 marks, 45 marks, 45 marks, so the total one is 2, 20, 21, 22. So you have a suppose candidates secure at least 45 marks in each subject with the aggregate 50% marks in all the subject of examination in a single attempt will also declare as completed the examination. Is that okay? So just a minute. So this is very important to know the criteria of this one. So you have a total 225 marks. Okay, so this is your second one, the candidate securing at least 45 marks in each subject with an aggregate of 50% marks in all the subject, okay, of examination in single attempt will be also declared as the clear marks. Okay, otherwise 50 marks you have to score. Suppose if you score 60 marks, if you score 46 marks, 47 marks, okay, then 48 marks, and in the, so these are the particular subject in which you scored this one. Now it's below 250. So in that case, okay, you have to score, suppose in one subject, there's the last subject, you have to score above 60 marks, then only you will declare as a pass the CIB exam. Is that okay? So this is very important. Otherwise, it will be not counted. It will be not counted. So in the single attempt class, you have to score above 250. So this is very much important. Is that okay? So this is your second point. Candidates will allow to retain credit for the subject they have passed in the attempt till the expiry of the time limit for passing the examination. Okay. Now see the credit for subject passed under the old syllabus. So as we know that class, in the old syllabus, you have a two paper only. The first is your ABM and the second is your BFM. And for elective, the 5 elective subjects are there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So no credit will occur of candidate of the following subject being new subject under the revised new syllabus. It's a ABM. Such candidate who are appearing the revised syllabus and have taken the credit under the old syllabus have to mandatory pass the aforesaid new subject within time limit specified under the revised syllabus for completing this one. Suppose this ABM and BFM, the credit for subject under the revised, it means suppose if you clear in the old syllabus, if you have cleared the ABM, so in the new syllabus you do not have to give this paper. Is that okay? BFM also you do not have to give this paper, because the credit for subject under the revised syllabus, these two are the credit for the subject under the revised syllabus. So that is very much important. Is that okay? Now, time limit. Time limit for passing the examination. So here the candidate will have 5 attempts for completion of CAIIB, but within 3 years, whichever is earlier for the time he is registered for the exam. So 5 attempt need not to be consecutive. Consecutive means suppose in 2024 2 attempt, in 2025 you just skip it, it's okay. In 2026 you have just attempt the third one, it is okay. So 5 attempt need not to be consecutive. Okay. Candidates unable to pass the exam within the maximum specified time period of 3 years or 5 attempts, whichever is earlier, will require to re-enroll themselves afresh. Such candidates will not be granted credit for the subject pass if any earlier. This is very important point. Time limit for 3 and 5 attempts, whichever is earlier, will start from the date of registration for the first attempt. Okay. Attempt will be counted when she apply for the exam, irrespective whether the candidate appear for the exam or not. So attempt is necessary. Okay. The rules mentioned above imply that normally a candidates will be eligible to apply for the 5 examination out of 6 examination being conducted within the stipulated 3 years. Exactly. If a candidate avail all the 5 attempts before completion of 3 years, he is required to re-enroll themselves as a fresh. Okay, so the validity of credit will be linked to the time limit rule under the revised syllabus. To amplify, in the case of candidates 3 attempts under the old syllabus, she now get 2 more attempts to pass the CAIIB under the revised syllabus. So same thing will be applied, 3 year and 5 consecutive. Okay. Now, if we just talk about the pattern of examination, so question paper will 100 objective type paper, 100 marks. Okay. There may be some numerical question in some CAIIB subject and no options will be provided. So this is an important one. Okay, these questions will not be in the MCQ pattern and the answer is to be keyed by the candidates. Online mode will be there and no negative marks for the wrong answer. Okay, and the types of question that will ask is knowledge testing, conceptual grasp, analytical and logical expulsion, problem solving and case analysis. So this is the pattern of exam. Okay class, so I hope so you people understand the paper pattern and the examination structure. So if you are new in this session, do not forget to enroll in this revolution batch in which you are getting the live interactive class, PDF, doubt solution, okay, then mock paper, etc. In this single batch you will not get the elective paper. So for the elective there is a recorded session, you can just see the recorded session. Is that okay? And bilingual batch is also there, single batch is also there. Okay, so if you want to just enroll in the batch now, so I'm just telling you the way in which you can enroll. So for this thing you have to open the Adda 24/7. Okay, just click on Google Chrome, right? Click on all courses, JAIIB CAIIB, it's a CAIIB November 2024. Okay, this is the revolution batch and discount is going on. Click on this one, apply the coupon code. Okay, just apply the coupon code Y391, you will get the maximum discount. Okay, and if you have any doubt regarding this, please ask in the comment box. Thank you so much for attending this session.